My name is Petar Vukasinovic. I'm a CTO at FutureVault. So before I go and tell more about the company and the demo, I want to take a step back. And I want to kind of like just say and acknowledge that every single firm in this room runs on client relationships that were built over a few years, some decades, maybe sometimes centuries. And if you really think about client relationship and these records that kind of like define the relationship, which are your contracts, which are your statements, and etc., they're actually documents. They're stored in documents, and that means that document it's kind of like this most comprehensive single source of truth of your relationship with the customer. And yet most of firms here don't have a proper strategy or structure to handle these documents. And so we at FutureVault to do exactly this. We not only store your documents, relationship records, but we actually now started adding AI on top of it, getting insights and even agentic to use AI to complete work for you. Okay, let's talk a little bit about, so just a second, AI. In the last couple of years, especially right now, 3 years, I think we've seen everything. We've seen large investments getting into the space, AI exploding, lots of hype as well. But the RIAs and wealth management, I would say adoption is big. So 85% of RIAs are actually using AI tools right now. Maybe they know it, maybe they don't, but they are. It's actually growing very fast. The IDP as a market, which is intelligent document processing, projected to grow four times by 2030. And simply there is right now the shift from point solution to integrated stacks, or even, again, every single time I speak with a financial advisor, they always say, build me something that I can like focus more of my time with my clients and kind of like just play more golf. And so we will show the demo to show that. Yeah, so pretty much beyond the hype, I think over the last few years, we've seen lots of demos, pilot projects, and etc. This year, moving forward, we're seeing a lot more AI into the, we're seeing a lot more AI getting into the production. And I think it's the FutureVault when it comes to document management, intelligence, and extracting information from documents. And really kind of like, I believe we are one of the best in the industry at the moment. And I'm going to show the demo for that. So yeah, like just some of the issues here again. Firms sitting on a large amount of data, structured, unstructured. At FutureVault, we basically take everything in and then kind of like we use that to drive further insights. And right now you will see some of the agentic as well. So what I'm going to show you guys today is a couple of use cases. One is going to be more about intelligence and how we use AI to actually extract information from vast amount of documents. And then the second one is how we use agentic to complete tasks from your Salesforce so that you can indeed go play more golf and AI does do work for you. So the first demo is right now here. Yeah, so we are playing it. This is our FutureVault client portal. Just so you guys know, we are in our portal. It can be accessed by the client, by advisor, by admins, etc. So everyone is kind of like pulled into one single place. We right now asked AI for biannual financial review. Inside, there are hundreds of documents. What we do as a company, we basically go through a process of normalization, OCR, extract metadata, run a full process to then create a knowledge graph, knowledge base. Then the AI uses to come up with the results here. And in a couple of seconds, you guys will see that indeed our AI is going to take over all of the documents, everything that they know about a specific client. In this case, it's Robert, and is going to tell me exactly what happened in the last 6 months. So this, for a regular advisor, would maybe take days, would maybe take weeks, really depends how long they take to prepare for something like this. While because we have all of the documents from custodian, statements, etc., even your clients that are uploading them every single year, they're all here. So this is one simple use case where you can save lots of time just on this, right? Now, the second one, kind of like, it's when you think about it, hey, I need a specific information, right? I need maybe a combined household income in Robert Financial Plan, right? You need to go somewhere, click, I don't know, 5 folders. But when you're building for agentic, when you're building for AI, we have to go beyond folders and file structures. We have to start building in a way that these systems can now access the information. And that's exactly what we did there. In just a couple of seconds, I received the precise number from the financial plan that I wanted. And so, as you can see here, we can all kind of like acknowledge that every single advisor and person that needs to find a document doesn't have to do that anymore. Just ask a simple question. We run a very complicated process to index that, to ingest all of that, and etc., so that you can just get them with one simple prompt. Any questions on this so far? No. Okay, sounds good. Well, this is the first demo. I'm going to go into another one right now. Just a second. Okay. While in the first demo, we were focusing on insights, now we are focusing on execution. So I'm, as an advisor, going to ask my client to do a file upload. I am going to ask for some files. And rather than me going through FutureVault, through other systems where I need to store that file, retrieve it, and etc., emails, I simply post this in my in my assistant. And what happened is assistant actually went, created file upload, secure file upload, drafted the email, did everything for me so that I don't have to do it. So this is what I'm kind of like saying, the future of agentic and how agentic is completing the work. The second example is when you connect this to the Salesforce or any CRM. Now we can take these documents, which again are records of the relationship you have with your clients, and we can actually, as you guys can see here in the Salesforce, we have some tasks after we met with the client. The FutureVault actually agent goes and scans those tasks. We try to see what can FutureVault do for you so that you don't have to do yourself. We identify those tasks, and now, as you guys will see in a couple of seconds, we are going to execute them for you, the ones that we can. We're going to keep you in the loop for any questions or anything that we cannot do, and off you go. One thing about the last thing that I will say before this finishes is FutureVault holds all of your permission, roles, documents, really relationships that you have with your accountant, lawyer, entire household. And so we are able to have this kind of like, not just compliance, but your world kind of like, I wouldn't say really automated, but ingested in this harness of the LLM. And with that in mind, we can make much better decisions because we have all of this data underneath. What you're seeing here is our harness actually managed to come up with tasks and graphs that is going to execute what I wanted to execute. And now it's actually completed all of the actions that were in the Salesforce that FutureVault could do. And now we're going to see them on your Actions tab for your approval. And that's about it. So really, with no work, as an advisor, my tasks are completed and my insights are resurfaced. So thank you very much.